2024 Brinkley camper, specifically the Furrion refrigerator, has an intermittent no cooling issue. Right now it seems to be working, but the customer has had to do multiple hard resets and it's been problematic from the onset. So I need to fill out my warranty request sheets. So I have to remove the refrigerator, and these Brinkleys, instead of using screws, they rivet the bracket to the refrigerator, which is probably better over time. It's better, you know, for the longevity of the whole. You know, the screws, that thin sheet metal, it just will all wear out. So first step is to remove the refrigerator, and told that along with that, they also have kind of like a washer dryer kit to where they have it also bolted to the floor. So I'll look down there and see if we have that. So got Makita bag out. I'm gonna get the drill and drill out the rivets, and we'll go from there. All right, for the floor, looks like we just have a couple of #2 square screws, wood screws holding that down. So we'll take those out. All the 3/16 rivets are out. Now that the bottom of the fridge is free, we have to remove the bracket. It is being secured from underneath. So now we have to take the wood screws out to move the bracket, and then the fridge can come out. So there's the plate over there. It kind of slides in between the gap in these two pieces of wood. The refrigerator is on rollers. That is nice. This unit has a level floor, so when the slide is open, it drops down level. And the refrigerator is on rollers, so it doesn't damage the floor, and you can pull it out. Very nice design by Brinkley. Now we're at the rear of the unit. Rolled nicely, no marks on the floors. Nice heavy gauge wire. This is probably like a 8 gauge wire for the main power for the fridge, which is nice. The refrigerator itself has 10 gauge, so if you can, it is nicer to go a gauge up for the transport line. It's based on distance. There's a mathematical equation that you can use to figure out to prevent voltage drop, and that's one of the tests that we'll be doing. You see, you use these crimps. So we got our 8 gauge wire going down to the factory 10 gauge. They made this easy to get to, and if I need to get to the compressor and everything down there, I can. Of course, I have to call Lippert technical support as I'm working on this, but to save time, I will fill out the spec sheet first before I call them, and I'll have the refrigerator out. Let's see if the compressor is running. The compressor is running. I can hear it and feel the vibration. Customer says that she spoke to Lippert at some point, and they said that she needed a new fan assembly. I think they're saying about the internal fan that takes the cold air from the freezer and pushes it over to the refrigerator side. But she's also having a problem with the freezer cooling, so and there's no icing issues, so she's having a problem with low cooling on both sides. But let me take my next set of measurements. I really like this refrigerator. I know people have a problem with them, but I like the way Furrion designed this as far as from a maintenance standpoint. Like the stuff that you can't really do anything about, like the compressor, well, it's down there and it's a little less accessible, but they put the power at the top. So when you pull this thing out, your motherboard, you know, fuses, power block, all that stuff is right up top. Makes this a lot easier to work on than a traditional setup. So I definitely like that. Looks like the wires are just, the power wires are just running through here. You got your red and white, and it's coming right here. Okay, so we got, so that's nice. I gotta get a bigger step ladder.